Hello, everyone. I'm Alexis, and welcome to Design Your Life, the 30-day yoga journey, day 29. Let it go, let it be. This is our second to last class. Oh my goodness gracious. I hope you are excited. I hope you are ready. Today's short class is centered around the theme of ishvara pranidhana. It's a power flow for surrender. So we're going to get started right away, lying on your back on your mat. And we're just going to begin with a couple bridges. So make sure your feet are bent, your knees are bent, feet are planted. And on your inhale, you're going to lift your hips, lift your arms up over your head, and then exhale, lower the hips, lower the hands down. And just like that, inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Continue like that. A power flow for surrender might seem kind of strange, but so often it is in the challenges of life where we need to learn to surrender. It's easy to surrender when everything feels good. Holding things with open hands is nice and easy when everything feels easy. It is hard to surrender to what is and to let things go and to let things be when things are challenging, which is the point of this class. So continue with your bridge lifts. We'll just do a couple more here. I hope you can explore this idea of, even in these challenging poses that I'm going to present to you through this class, how can you surrender to where you are and let it be? Go ahead and hug your knees into the chest now. Rock side to side. Give your back a little massage. And from here, we're going to come into dead bugs. We've done these a couple times already. So you want to bring your knees directly over your hips, arms straight up out of your shoulders, and you're just going to lower the opposite arm and the opposite leg to the mat. These are very similar to our sunbird switches or bird dogs. And I want you to keep that low back suctioned to the mat. Imagine that your belly button and your core is scooping up and in into your ribs. And then just dip a toe, reach an opposite arm overhead, bring it back to center, opposite leg and arm, reach back, and continue just like that. This is very similar to bird dog. It's one of the best poses to build up those deep internal core muscles. So often we focus on the six-pack, but the six-pack is aesthetic. It doesn't really do us as much stabilization and strength benefit as the deep inner core muscles do. And that's what this exercise is for. Beautiful. Well done. Hug the knees into the chest. Maybe bring a hand to each shin. Open up the knees to the shoulders. Rock side to side. Very nice. And then from here, we're going to roll like a ball up to boat pose. Keep your feet off the mat. My cat Cleo is here to challenge me. Roll back and then roll forward all the way up into a forward fold. Very nice. You'll roll back onto your back and then roll up into boat pose. Keep the feet off the mat. Roll back and then roll forward all the way up into forward fold. We've done this, I think, once before. Roll back and then roll forward into boat pose, keeping the feet off the mat. Roll back and then roll forward into forward fold. Continue just like that, rolling like a ball into boat and then rolling like a ball into forward fold. And if you need to use your hands to push yourself up, do so. If you need to hold the backs of your knees in boat pose, do so. It is okay to be where you are. Do not try to go for the most challenging thing if it's not where you are today. Roll yourself up into forward fold and relax. Bend into one knee and the other. Catch your breath. Let it be wherever you are today. Beautiful. Plant the hands on the mat. You're going to bend the knees and step the feet back into plank pose. And from here, you're going to hold the plank for 10 seconds. Try and do the high plank like me. Shoulders over wrist, tailbone down towards the feet. Nice and long line of energy. Beautiful. Lower the knees and come into a child's pose, wide-legged or narrow-legged, whatever you want. And look at how great you did. 10-second plank hold. You did it. I'm so proud of you. Come back forward into your plank pose. This time, we're going to hold it for 15 seconds. You've already held it for 10, so see if you can hold it for 15. If at any point it gets too challenging, you can drop the knees down. And if that is also inaccessible, come into a really strong tabletop pose. Beautiful. Lower the knees, sit back into child's pose. Well done. If you held the plank for that whole time, be proud. Breathe nice and deep. Catch your breath and then inhale forward, back into plank once again. And this time we are going to hold the plank for 20 seconds. Clock is already ticking. You're already part of the way through. Keep pressing through the hands. Really imagine that you can have one long line from the heels all the way up to the head. So keep the neck lifted. Keep the core engaged. Press back into downward facing dog. Well done. Walk it out. Bend one knee and then the other. You did amazing. Even if you couldn't hold it for that whole time, you did great. And I'm super proud. From downward dog, lower down onto your elbows. So you come into a dolphin pose. Dolphin pose is basically downward dog on the elbows. And then from here, you're going to rock forward into elbow plank and then push back into dolphin. Inhale forward into elbow plank. Exhale back into dolphin. Forward elbow plank. Exhale back into dolphin. Continue like that. Really push through the forearms here. That's what's going to help bring strength in your shoulders to propel you back into dolphin pose. And if this feels kind of funky or a little weird, that's okay. Dolphin pose feels kind of weird for me too. But keep at it. It's okay if your dolphin pose doesn't go as high. I'd rather you have your feet out longer for your shoulder plank. And then press yourself up into dolphin pose. Maybe walk your feet in just a little bit more so you can get more length through the spine. Beautiful. And then walk the feet back. Come into your forearm plank. Hold it just for a couple seconds. Almost there. You're doing amazing. I know this is a lot on the upper back and the shoulders. Drop the knees down and come into Sphinx pose. Beautiful. Catch your breath. Take a breather. If Sphinx pose is too much, just lower all the way down onto your belly and wiggle the hips side to side. You're doing amazing. Beautiful. And if you were in Sphinx, lower your chest all the way to the mat. We're going to do a gentle chest opener here. So bring your right elbow straight out from your shoulder. Push into your left hand to gently roll onto the right side. You're not going very far. The goal here is not to get to your deepest stretch. You are just getting sensation. And then roll back onto your belly. Left elbow comes out of the left shoulder and push into the right hand. Very gently roll onto the left side of your body. You can use your right foot behind you as a kickstand. And again, you're not going far here. These are really delicate muscles. We don't want to overstrain them. Come back to center. We're just going to finish here with a quick hamstring stretch. So bend the right knee, reach the right hand behind you to grab the right foot and pull it towards the bum. If you need to lift your chest off the mat to reach the foot, that's okay. Breathe deep, press the hips into the mat. That will help you get a deeper stretch. And then switch sides. Left hand reaches back for the left foot. Pull the left toes towards the bum. Push the hips into the mat to get a deeper stretch in the front of the leg there. Breathe. Beautiful. And then from here, lift up into tabletop pose. This is our last little push. We are almost done here. So from tabletop pose, we're going to come into sunbird. Resecure yourself, engage your core, extend the right leg back behind you, left arm out in front of you. You can flex or point the foot, keep your hips square, engage your core and hold. Breathe. Press through the hand, press through the left knee. Beautiful. And then begin your crunches. Left elbow to right knee. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, exhale, knee to elbow. Continue. Very nice. Don't curve your back. Try and use your core, your ab muscles to pull the knee into the chest. Beautiful. Lower everything down and switch sides. Coming into our sunbird switches. So lifting opposite leg and opposite arm off the mat. Beautiful. Try to keep your hips square. Try to keep your core engaged. Lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. Keep going. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Very nice. Beautiful. And left leg back, right arm forward and hold. Breathe. Square the hips, engage the core, up and in. And then begin your crunches, elbow to knee. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale out, exhale, elbow to knee. And again, keep your back straight. Keeping your back straight allows your abs to do the work as opposed to your back or your hip flexors. Beautiful. Lower everything down to the mat. Sit back on your heels. Interlace the fingers behind the back and send them down towards the mat. Open across the chest. And then bring the arms in front of you, clasp the opposite elbows around through the back, and then maybe twist to the right and to the left. And just like that, you're done. Well done. This was a great class. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe. And we have one day left of our 30-day yoga journey tomorrow. I can't wait to see you. Bye for now.